Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die. This is the Insane series where we play this game on insane difficulty. The zombies are all set to nightmare speed, and we have a hell of a fun time doing it. So, we are on day 84, Horde 84. This is also the season finale episode of Season 1 here on Alpha 19.2. Most of this series happened on 19.2, even though this last episode is actually on 19.3 because Fun Pimps just came out with stable release. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to fight the Horde one last time. If you haven't been watching the last couple of videos on this series, we are back to our original Horde base, albeit very, very upgraded, from what it started out as. And yeah, we're going to do the last Horde in this base here. So I have got ammo up to wazoo. We got explosives, we got Molotovs in here, and I've got a recog because we're mostly going to shoot. We're going to use some explosives too, but we're mostly going to shoot tonight. Our M60, and we got medical, so let's go ahead and put those down there, and we'll take a drink here and just load up on the ammo. Let's close the door and let's do this. All right, this ought to be a doozy, you guys. This ought to be a doozy. How about if we turn this on too? Here we go. think we've killed the Horde, you guys. We took him out. It's only 1:40 in the morning. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, there you go. We had some demo problems, as you can see there. I tried to, when I was shooting, I tried to aim as high as possible, but sometimes they would, still jump up. And so, yeah, that at least 2, maybe even 3 demos exploded. Plus, there was a few cops that exploded too, but they didn't make it through the last hatch. I was expecting them to at least make it through the last hatch, and then, we would have been up, close to them here, but then we could have kept these repaired. So I wasn't really worried, Well, the most dangerous thing about this design is the demos, and secondarily the cops, because here again, it's really hard not to hit the demos in the chest. But that, when I noticed that there were demos in there after the first couple of times, I started trying to just use explosives, because explosives do not set off their bomb. But hey, we did it. We did it. Check it out. All right. Well, we got some serious damage in there. They really tore that place apart. But let's go ahead and see what we got for loot. So we'll put our luckies on, and just make sure we are in fact finished here. And let's get an eye candy going too. Man, we went through so much ammo tonight too. It's just nuts. Just nuts. We'll put some of this back in here so we have a little more room for the loot skis. Yeah. I think that's a good way to end the show. End the show. Let's see what we got for loot. A SWAT helmet. Oh, a SWAT helmet with a mod on it. I thought that was the mod itself, and I was a little confused about that. Ooh, that's a nice little find. So was that too. Okay, we've got a purple 9mm pistol, some cashola. That's pretty decent. Sometimes the loot too would get in the way and I couldn't see what the hell I was doing. Those are nice. We're out of space already. Alright, so we'll put all this stuff in here. That we might as well just consume. Oh, we got another purple machete too. It's not as good as the one we currently have. I don't care about that stuff. Is this... Nope, that's not as good as what we have either. You always got to check those, because sometimes, you get stuff that's a lower class or grade or color or whatever you want to call it, stuff that's actually better. Which bugs the hell out of me, but it does happen. Oop, M60, okay. And then what do we got here? Let's check the M60 against our purple. Nope, purple's much better, which is to be expected. Wow. All the bags here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Nice, we got a little blue military helmet. That we're just gonna chuck. Some food. Some brass. This we'll eat. Oh, that's a nice find. It's Stefan's treasure map. Let's just read that right now. Not that we're going to do it, but we will. Read it, that is. Okay. Okay, we'll put all that stuff back in there. Okay, let's keep looking at the bags here. Iron sledgehammer. Schematic for an SMG. Alright. Hopefully all these bags will last until we can get to them. That's nice. Hazmat boots too. Maybe someday, 7 days. Ooh, that's nice. 7 Days to Die vanilla will actually make hazmat suits useful. Maybe. One can hope, right? One can hope. We're going to run out of space in our thing here. Okay, blue steel spare. A blue impact driver and the dynamite schematic. Very nice. It's kind of like Christmas, huh? Oh, look at that. We don't need it, but hey. I'll take it anyway. That's nice. Yeah, we actually had 2 hatches survive. That surprises me. I mean, the structure is mostly intact. We lost this block here. It needs a lot of repair work, but it actually held up quite well considering, you know, that we're game stage, whatever we are, 201. I mean, we might have been like 190 something before we started the Horde night. But, yeah. Here, we don't need those. Don't really need that stuff either, but we'll take it. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised about 2 things. I'm surprised that we killed the Horde before the night was over. And I'm surprised that they didn't get through the last hatch. And thirdly, I'm surprised that the structure is pretty much intact. In fact, the only block, as far as I can tell, that we lost was just this one here. And that was due, you know, to demo explosions. It would have been a completely different story, however, if we had not put the electric fences in. Completely different story. Auto shotgun schematic. All right, there you go. There you go. So this base has really served us well through this series. Now, if you haven't been watching the series, probably about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through the series, we switched to a pit design and did that for 4 Horde nights, I think it was. And it worked out pretty well, but it got to be kind of expensive because it required a lot of 9mm ammo for turrets and stuff. And then so I decided, okay, for the last Horde night of the series, we'll come back to our original base, you know, get it all fixed up like we did, and then use that. And it hit really well, just amazingly well. And it's a really pretty simple design too. There's nothing really complicated about this setup. But for Alpha 19, man, this is the design to use. The hatch, you know, hatch and tunnel kind of setup. All right, guys. Well, that is it for Season 1 of Alpha 19.2. I don't know if I'll do another vanilla series in 19.3. As of right now, I'm not planning on doing that. What I'm going to do is we're going to keep going on our Undead Legacy Zombie Metropolis series, which we're having a lot of fun with. And you guys are enjoying that. We're getting, you know, I'm getting pretty good views on it, you know, relative to my channel where it is right now. And so, you know, for the very near future, that's the plan. And then, you know, just depending upon how things go, I kind of have it in my mind to maybe even try a Juarez UK playthrough, either after Undead Legacy or maybe, you know, maybe do like a little side series along with Undead Legacy. But haven't really made any decisions on that yet. We'll just have to see how things go. I want to also just let everybody know that after this episode, I'm going to release one final kind of farewell episode with a little treat for you guys for Christmas. So I'll either release that on Christmas Eve or maybe Christmas Day. We'll see, you know, how things go. But anyway, that is it for this episode. And guys, thanks for watching. Thank you all for your support during this series. Those of you who have been with me the whole time, really appreciate it. Appreciate the comments, appreciate, you know, the new subs, and appreciate the long-time subs. All that stuff means a lot to me. It means a lot to the channel. And, you know, we're growing. You know, we're not growing quite fast, but we're growing, and that's what's really important. And hopefully we have many more, you know, fun series to go on 7 Days to Die and, you know, the other games that I'll play too on the channel. All right, guys, I think that's it. So if you don't watch the last final Christmas episode, we'll call it, then I just want to wish all of you who do celebrate a Merry Christmas, and we will catch you in Undead Legacy. All right, bye-bye, guys.